Okay, we are back with another video. Today we're gonna be making this summer set. What you're gonna need is 3 different colors, 4 different colors, whatever you feel. I'm gonna do 3 in this video. You're gonna need a 5mm, scissors, and measuring tape. Let's go. Okay, so what you're gonna need to start off is your waist measurement. So your waist or your hips. I always do the widest part of my body because it just makes it easier. So my widest part would be my hips, and that measurement is 44. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our red is what we're gonna start out with, and we're going to chain a chain that's long enough to go to 44 inches. So we're gonna start by making a slip knot. So you wrap it around, take your hook, go underneath, grab the other loop, pull up. Oh shoot, I'm showing y'all a magic circle. It's not, it's way more simple than that. Wrap around, pull it, and then you tighten it. So I've done this a lot, so you're just gonna I'll make a chain for a size medium to large, a chain of 120. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Bet. Okay, so I finished my chain, and before stretching it, using my measuring tape, it goes to like 38, but when I stretch it, it comes all the way to about 44. So that's what I was looking for. Once you do that, you're going to make sure that your chain is straight. So you're gonna just go down, make sure you got a firm grip, and you want to make sure, oh, lost it. Make sure your chain is as like straight, that it's not curling or nothing. And then you're gonna turn it. You're gonna turn it, and then you're gonna slip stitch into that last chain. So stick your hook in, wrap around, and pull through both. So now you have a whole ring. You should have a circle. So then we're gonna chain up 1, and then we're just gonna put a double crochet in every single chain. So we're gonna put 1 in that same chain, wrap around, pull through 2, pull through 2, wrap around, insert in your next chain, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, insert into your next chain, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2, and then we're gonna do this all the way around. And when I get back to this point, I'll show y'all what to do next. Okay, this next part is pretty self-explanatory. So you have our ring, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into that the top of that first crochet that we started. So insert your hook, wrap around, pull through again. And so now you have a whole chain, or like a circle, kind of. So then what you're gonna do is, most people do like chain 2 and then double crochet, or they consider that chain 2 as a double crochet, but I just chain 1 and then I do a double crochet into that same stitch. So double crochet in the same stitch, and then we're gonna do 3 rows. So 1 row of regular double crochets, then we're gonna do a row of front post regular, and then a regular row. The 3rd row is gonna be just regular crochets again. So we're gonna start with a regular double crochet, and then we're gonna do a front post. So you wrap around, you go through the back of the double crochet, wrap around, pull through, and then double crochet again. And then the next one is just gonna be regular double crochet, and then a front post again. Regular double crochet, back post again, regular double crochet, back post again, regular double crochet. And then it's gonna look like this. So once you've finished this all the way around, you're gonna get to that last stitch. When you get to your last stitch of that row, you're gonna slip stitch into that first one, chain one, excuse me, and then for the third row, you're gonna do another just regular row of double crochets, and then I'll come back when I'm finishing my third row. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys one more time how to slip stitch into that final double crochet. So the top, go in there, wrap around, pull through one more time, then we chain one, we cut our yarn. So now we're gonna start working on the body of the dress, the skirt. So if you want ruffles, this is what you'll do next. If you don't want ruffles, you could literally just change the color and then just keep working regular double crochets all the way down. But I want a little ruffles, I want it a little spicy, so this is how I connect my yarn. So you get your next color, you insert it in that last double crochet that we slip stitch through, and you literally just tie a knot, but make sure it's in the back side. Oh, struggling. Tie a knot, and then I'm gonna show y'all a trick too of how to like tuck these strings so you don't gotta worry about sewing them through. So you stick your needle through that same spot, wrap around, pull through, chain up one, and then we're gonna make double crochets all the way around again. And then the second row we'll do 2 double crochets into each double crochet. So while you're crocheting, you're gonna make sure the strands in the back are aligned with the double crochet that you're going over. So you're gonna do a double crochet, but you're gonna make sure that when you're wrapping around that it's catching the strings in the back. So now y'all can see it's tucking the strings in the back, and then clean look in the front, and then when y'all ready to cut those, you could just cut them, and then everything will be secure. So again, we're just going all the way around in our new color. One time, double crochet into each one, and then I'll come back when I finish that row and then show y'all how to do 2 double crochets into each stitch, and that's literally the rest of the pattern after that. Okay, so we're about to finish row 2 of our color change. So for this one, I'm gonna be doing 2 rows of each color instead of alternating every color. But if you're gonna alternate every color, you're basically just gonna do the color change that we did from the red to purple. But if not, we just gonna do color change every 2. So what we're about to do next is gives it the ruffle effect. Sorry, my camera was dirty. Now we're about to do what gave it that ruffle effect. So for this next row again, we're only changing every 2 rows. So we're gonna go into that first double crochet, chain 1, and then now we're gonna do 2 double crochets into each double crochet from the previous row. So 2 double crochet, next one 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 2 double crochet into the next stitch, 2 double crochet into the next stitch, so we're basically doubling every stitch that was in the previous row. And as you go, you'll start to see it'll start to like wave up, and then after that we're gonna switch colors again and then do 1 double crochet into every stitch all the way around. And we're gonna do that for, I did 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. I did 12 rows, but you can do as many rows as you want. Try the skirt on, see where it falls on you, if you like that. If you want it shorter, you can go shorter. If you want it longer, you can go longer. it's really all up to you, but just know after you finish 2 double crochet into each row, you're going to go back to that original first row of just 1 double crochet into each previous double crochet. So row 1 of after the waistband is 1 double crochet into each stitch. Row 2 is 2 double crochets into each stitch, and then again for the third row we're gonna do 1 double crochet into each stitch, and I'll come back and show y'all. Okay, we're at the end of the second row, and as you can kind of clearly see, it's like ruffling up. So now for the rest of the skirt, we're just gonna be doing just 1 double crochet into every stitch. So I'm gonna finish this row, then we're gonna change colors. So slip stitch into that first one, chain 1, cut it. Make sure you tighten that off. We're gonna connect our next color. Don't remember ways became so complicated. He said, ooh, who's getting on by time? Okay, so again, it's just double into each one. So just like that, and that's what it looks like. So we're just gonna do that for a total of 12 rows, and I'll come back and show y'all when I have 12 rows. Okay, as you guys can see, this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. And I've chained a long chain of like 150 to 200 and just weaved it in the back post, that middle row of the band that we made. So it looks like this, but yeah, this is what it should look like. Now we're gonna move on to the top.